ice, I thought it would be a good time to do an update on the modifications I made to my Clam Nook thermal shelter. I did a video on it when I first got it and did some modifications. It's gotten a lot of views. You can check that video out. But I've done a lot since then to improve the fishability of this shelter. So I thought I'd go over it with you a little bit. I get a lot of questions about it. So here it is. One of the first modifications I made to the sled was I took the bars. There were bars that run from the front to the back of the sled that the seat mounted on, so your seat could slide back and forth. I took those out. I built a platform for the seat to sit on, and I added a pivot, which makes it a lot more fishable. It makes it a lot nicer. You can access the back a lot easier. I also mounted a rod holder right here. It's adjustable when you're fishing. Flip it up, keep it flipped back for storage so it doesn't get broken off. I also added a floor. I put some diamond plate in the bottom. It weighs a little bit of nothing and makes it light so you can see when you drop stuff down there, and makes it flat so your buckets and your heater and stuff don't tip over. So this is the Clam bait holder. It's a small bait bucket. I got that, I think, when I bought the sled. I like it. I use it to keep minis in, but it also makes a nice little table with a bucket in it. On this side, I added an ammo box with a battery. I put the switch here for my lights, and I put a cigarette lighter so I can charge my phone up. Let's flip it over and I'll show you what else I did. Alright, so this is it with it flipped up. Not a lot of room, but it works. It's nice. It's easy to keep warm. So here's my rod holder. Here's my bait bucket. And I know you can't see, it's hard. I'm going to try to show them. It might be too close. Lighting might not be right, but I put light strips. Woo. I put light strips in on the front bar and the top bar, and ran them to my switch, and they work great. Really light things up. There's my GoPro mount, and then down here you can see my switch and my receptacle. So all in all, it's a nice little shelter. I also built last winter a Smitty sled. Here in Pennsylvania, we walk everywhere. No taking your four-wheeler, snowmobile on the ice. So when you get a foot or so of snow, quite frankly, dragging your sled's a bitch. So I built a Smitty sled. I just used I looked online, YouTube, copied, there was a couple different designs. I copied one of them, and you can look it up. It's easy and it works great. Comes right apart. I bought the harness, the Clam harness to drag my sled, which makes things much easier. And all I do is unhook the harness and hook it to the rings there, put on the skis to drag it. Works great. Comes right apart, 4 pieces, and doesn't take much room. Some guys put the skis right on their sled, and that's great. That's the way to go also. I preferred this way so I wasn't putting any more holes in my sled. That's all. Plus, it gets you up off the snow. When the snow is deep, it gets you up off of it, so you're not dragging as much. It's very easy to drag this sled through very deep snow. Well, that's it. I hope gave you some ideas.